Hey guys, it's KingStar Vithu here, and welcome back to another Real Madrid career mode episode on FIFA 17. And yeah, last episode we ended off finishing the transfer deadline day. We signed a lot of good players. We signed Douglas Costa and Paul Pogba in the last few episodes. Well, actually, Paul Pogba was signed on the episode before, but for me, I played it yesterday. So yeah, so now just start on with the first game after the transfer window, which will be against Royal Vallecano. Alright, so for this game against Royal Vallecano, I'm going to go with our B team right here on a 4-2-3-1 wide formation, and Bull will be starting up front. Asensio cam, Costa at left mid, Mars at right mid, Casemiro and Weigl at center defensive, Alexander at left back, Nacho and Sanchez are at center back, Bellerin at right back, and actually no, I should put Courtois on goal. Donnarumma will be on the bench. Bale, Pogba, Lewandowski, Carvajal, Ramos, and Ronaldo also sitting on the bench. Alright, so we start off this game against Royal Vallecano. We're playing away at the Crown Lane. I don't think Crown Lane is the actual stadium, but yeah, we're playing away. Oh, nice play from Asensio. Asensio gets fouled in the box. Come on, referee. Where's the pen? Alright, so Mahrez has the ball now. Mahrez gives to Douglas Costa, but he has a poor touch. Wins it back. Not really. Oh, he actually wins it back, actually. Alright, here's Alexandro on the wing. Alexandro can send a cross to Embolo. Embolo heads it straight into the keeper's hands. What the hell? Embolo should score his first goal right now. That's a nice through ball to Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez cut back. Does well right there. Mahrez. Come on, penalty! There we go! Referee finally gives it to us in the 45th minute as well. So Douglas Costa is our best penalty taker. I'm going to take it with him. And let's just hope he finds the back of the net. There we go. We sent the keeper away the wrong way. Douglas Costa scores his first goal in the Real Madrid shirt. Alright, we have a corner right here. We're going to take this short. Give it to Douglas Costa. Costa sends in a cross. Mars right there. And he had a good shot on goal, but the keeper with the big save. So we're going to take another short corner. Douglas Costa. Can we replicate that corner again? Mars' header goes way off target. Oh, Embolo wins a ball in the box, but he gets tackled right inside their own box. He wins it back though. Gives it out to Mahrez. Mahrez kind of loses it. Gives it to Douglas Costa. Costa's going to go for a shot. And hits a target with the keeper with another save. Alright, here's Embolo on the box. Embolo will go for a goal. And he gets his debut goal for Real Madrid. Comes in the 72nd minute. There we go. I believe it was Douglas Costa that got the assist. Embolo almost wins us a penalty, but he stayed up strong. Went it up and just scored it into the back of the net. Alright, it's time to make some substitutions right now. And let's take off Marco Asensio. And let's put on Paul Pogba at cam actually. Another substitution we can do is Douglas Costa off for... No, actually Embolo off for Lewandowski. And yeah, Douglas Costa off for Gareth Bale. And that's the full-time whistle. We win the game 2-0. Our new substitutions didn't have enough time to do anything. 2-0 is a good result, especially with our B team. So man of the match has to go to Douglas Costa. Got a goal and also got an assist in this game. Gets a 9.4 rating. Embolo gets an 8.6. Asensio with the 8.2. Morris gets a 9.1. Awesome game from him. Alexander with the 8.5. Alright, so next we have a game in the Champions League group stage, and it will be against Olympique Lyon. And this is how our group looks like right now. Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Olympique Lyon, and CSK Moscow. Looks like a pretty easy group for us. Let's just look at the other groups. Group G will be Barcelona, Dortmund, Fenerbahce, and Anderlecht. Again, Dortmund and Barcelona should easily get this. Group H is Bayern, Sevilla, Milan, and Rangers. Bayern and Sevilla should easily get this as well. Group A, you have Juventus, Villarreal, Sporting, and Ajax. This is a tough group, but easy group for Juventus. Just a tough group to fight for second place. And Group B, we have Chelsea, Benfica, PSV, and Besiktas. I'm thinking Chelsea and Benfica should easily win. Group C is Man City, Wolfsburg, Porto and Galatasaray. Here's a more tough group. Again, I think Man City should easily win this group, and just for second place, it's going to be a tough battle. Group D: PSG, Man United, Mönchengladbach, and Club Brugge. Club Brugge looks like the team that's going to come last place for sure. Man United and PSG should easily make it out, but Mönchengladbach can pull off an upset. Group E: Arsenal, Valencia, Zenit, and Salzburg. And I think Arsenal and Valencia should easily get through. And yeah, that's all the groups. So for this game against Olympic Llanos, our first game in the Champions League this season, I'm gonna go with my strongest lineup right here: Ronaldo, Lewandowski, and Bale, James, Pogba, Modric in midfield since Toni Kroos is injured. Carvajal, Varane, Ramos, and Marcelo at defense. Courtois will be in goal. On the bench we have Embolo, Donnarumma, Casemiro, Costa, Bellerin, Mahrez, and Asensio. Alright, so we kick off this game against Olympic Llanos in the Champions League group stage, the first game in this year's Champions League. We did not win it last season. We got knocked out by Juventus in the semifinals. So let's hope that this year we can actually win the cup. Actually, I'm trying to win a treble in this season, so let's hope we do that. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo go for a shot, and the Llanos keeper just saves it out. Ronaldo immediately on a breakaway, get the shot on, but the keeper with a nice save. Here we take a short corner. Pogba gives out to Modric. Modric now sends in a cross. Ronaldo's there, but just cannot get a good header. Alright, here's Ronaldo on the wing. Cuts back. Trying to give it to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba gives it back to Marcelo. Modric on the ball. Now here's Bale. And Bale just gives the pass away. Here's Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale go for a shot, and it's an easy save from Lopez. Alright, we get another corner. Give it short. Modric now sends in a cross. Lewandowski, easy header. He's unmarked on the corner, and he scored right before halftime to make it 1-0. I just can't believe it. Look at that. Lewandowski was all open, unmarked right there. Easy header for him. You can't just let a goal scorer like that all unmarked on a set piece. That's a mistake from Leon right there, and they have just been punished. Here's Ronaldo on the box. Ronaldo gives it to James. James goes for a shot, and keeper sticks his leg out and manages to save that shot. Here's Gareth Bale all alone. Gareth Bale. Wait, what? No, what? Since when does Bale take a shot that badly? Here's Modric. Modric's gonna give it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Bale, and Bale just slots it into the bottom corner. There we go. It's 2-0. Gareth Bale, I believe he scores his first goal of the season. That's some nice teamwork play right here. Modric goes in the box, gives it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo really gives it to Bale, and Bale just one-times the shot and tucks it into the bottom corner. Alright, let's make a substitution right now. Let's take off James Rodriguez, off for Asensio. Let's take off Lewandowski as well. Well, actually, let's take off. Can we do that? Yeah, let's take off Carvajal for Bellerin, and take off Lewandowski for Embolo. It's a nice one from Ronaldo. Doesn't have enough pace though. Ronaldo takes a nice fake shot. In the box he goes. Still has a ball. Gives out to Hector Bellerin. Bellerin goes for a goal. Holy shit! Bellerin comes off the bench and scores that. And another assist from Cristiano Ronaldo. Just look at that. Gives to Bellerin. Bellerin takes a shot outside the box, and he scores the top pin. Holy shit, the man just came off the bench. And that's the full-time whistle. There we go, 3-0. A really good result. We scored 1 goal in the first half and scored 2 goals in the second half. Bale gets on the score sheet for the first time this season. He hasn't been scoring a lot in this career mode actually. He scored like a few goals in last season as well. So hopefully this season it'll be different for him. Lewandowski scoring the opening goal for us. And Bellerin with a cracker in the 90th minute. And yeah, I would have given man of the match to Ronaldo as well, even though he did not score a goal. Actually, he did not. He still hasn't scored a goal for us in this season, but he did get 2 assists, I believe. Yeah, he got 2 assists for us. He assisted Bale and Bellerin in the second half. Modric assisted Lewandowski in the first half, scored the opening goal. So Ronaldo gets a 9.3, Bale gets a 8.3, Modric with a 9, Lewandowski with the 8. Bellerin coming off the bench with a 7.8, just one below Carvajal. Alright, so the next game we'll be playing against Getafe, who's yet to even draw a game. Yeah, they lost all 3 games they played in the season, so I'm going to decide to simulate this game. They're dead last, so we should be winning this game. I'm going to simulate with my B team. So for this game against Getafe, we're playing at home. I'm going to simulate this game with our first team, and let's hope we get 6-0. We absolutely battered Getafe. Holy shit. Marcelo does get a small injury. Hopefully it's not out for too long. Marcelo scored a goal. Ramos scored a goal. Varane scored a goal. Bale with the brace. Ronaldo finally scoring a goal. He gets in the score sheet. And Bola and Asensio coming off the bench. Holy shit. So again, we'll be simulating another game against Sporting Gijon this time. Again, they're sitting somewhere in the bottom. Should be easy game. I'm not gonna try to play the whole all the games in the league, so I'm gonna simulate this game. Alright, so I'm gonna go with my first team again, but Alexander will be replacing Marcelo since he did pick up an injury. He's only injured for 3 days, so it's not too long. So he just missed this one game. Let's hope we win this game. And there we go. Ronaldo scores the only goal. He scored it late actually too. 89th minute. Cristiano Ronaldo wins the game for us. So the last and final game of the episode will be against our Espanyol in the league. And if you look at the table right here, they're sitting in 2nd place, just 2 points behind us. Las Palmas as well sitting in 3rd place. Eibar sitting in 4th place. Holy shit, those 3 teams are teams that you expect to be in the relegation zone, but they're fighting for the top 4 against Barcelona. They're doing better than Barcelona. Atletico Madrid having a horrible season again, but holy shit, this is going to be a tough game then. Alright, for this game against Espanyol, I'm going to go with the exact same lineup we did in the second game of this episode. Our normal first starting lineup, and the bench will also have the same players. Alright, so we start off this game against Espanyol. We're playing at home this time, and this is a top 2 battle right here, first versus second. And I know Espanyol is pretty much our like a team that Real Madrid is our like best friends with, since Espanyol's #1 rivals are Barcelona, and Real Madrid do tend to loan out most of their players to Espanyol as well. But let's just hope that we get a win against these guys. Oh, nice steal from Ronaldo. Ronaldo's trying to give to Lewandowski, but it gets intercepted. Oh, nice one from Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo good to James. James gonna go for a shot, and it gets saved by the keeper. Alright, we're gonna take this corner short. Get to Modric. Modric now sends in a cross, and we get another corner off that. Okay, let's do the same thing again. Take a short. Modric now sending a cross. It's gonna go probably straight to the keeper, which it does. James, if he could win it, that'll be great. But no, goes for a goal kick. Alright, we're gonna take another short corner, give it to Modric. Modric now sends in a cross. Ramos there, Pogba back there. He wins the ball back. Gives to Ramos. Ramos gives to Modric. Modric can go for long range, and he gets tackled. It's a nice one from Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo to go for a shot. And this time the keeper is making so many good saves. Alright, we're gonna take another short corner and give it to Modric. Modric to cross, but no one's in the box. It's a nice steal from Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale on the wing. Gareth Bale sends it across to Lewandowski. Lewandowski heads it straight to Roberto. This keeper, man, how many saves has he got in this game so far? Too much to count. Alright, let's make up substitution right now. This is not working out. Let's switch off James Rodriguez for Asensio. Take off Luka Modric off for Casemiro. And Gareth Bale off for Riyad Mahrez. Here's Mahrez on the ball. Riyad Mahrez to go for a shot. And it gets saved by the keeper. Ronaldo's gonna win it or not. Okay, let's take a short corner. Give it to Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez now sends it across. Come on, get a header to it. Somebody, please. Okay, Ronaldo's gonna win the ball. Give it to Asensio or not. Alright, here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo to give it to Asensio. Asensio to Casemiro. Here's Carvajal. Here's Ramos. Ramos gets a shot. Referee, that's a corner. What the hell you mean full time? Oh my goodness. It ends 0-0. I expected this result, to be honest. Espanyol. Holy shit. Roberto, I now understand why they're doing this well. Roberto is like a brick wall. How many shots have we taken? I mean, just look at the highlights. First 3 highlights are Roberto saves. Another Roberto save right there. Advanced. I'm just going to show you guys how many saves he did. Where is it? He made 7 saves in this game versus Courtois, who pretty much had nothing to do in this game because Espanyol basically never attacked us. Maybe because we were attacking too much against them. Man of the match goes to Gareth Bale. Yeah, he comes off the bench and still gets man of the match. So this is how the table looks like after this episode. We played 4 games. 2 games we actually played and 2 games we simulated. We're still sitting on top even after that draw. We dropped points for the first time this season against Espanyol in the last game. But we're still in first place with 16 points. Espanyol still sitting in second with 14. Las Palmas and Eibar still holding their 3rd and 4th spot, even though they lost their last games. Barcelona, it looks like they're catching up to the top 4. Now 1 point behind Las Palmas and Eibar. Sevilla also climbing back the table. Villarreal going down a bit. And Atletico Madrid looks like we'll never see them qualifying for Europe ever again, because they're always just fighting for mid-table. Athletic Bilbao having a horrible season as well, sitting in 17th place. Royal Vallecano, Getafe, who finally got their first win, and Granada sitting in the relegation zones right here, 4-3-1. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. We'll start the next episode off with the second game, the group stage in the Champions League against CSKA in Moscow. Yeah, and we won the first game in the Champions League as well against Olympic Lyonnais, who are sitting in last place now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did, make sure to leave a huge like. It really helped me a lot. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time, the next episode.